probably got an hour and a half, 2 hours of throwing material. Then we'll jump back in the dozer and flatten it out. That should be it. We aren't setting any speed records. Thinking the faster way to do this is to sit beside it and pull it into the trench. So I'm just going to bump myself over here. We'll see how this works. I get the majority of it over here. We're going to work that little windrow just like we did earlier in the dozer. We'll just angle our blade and roll it right back over here. Come on, baby, you can do it. Turn for me. Not that this isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm fairly confident you guys have busy, important things to do today. So I'm gonna stick the camera somewhere outside, try to find you a unique angle, let you watch that while I continue to do this over and over and over for the next 2 hours. So we will catch you guys here in a bit. Uh-oh. Oh. You guys are alive? Are you alive? You got hit pretty good on that one. So, we are back. I just got through smashing you guys into a dirt pile, so that was cool. Everyone survived. I'm glad to see you guys are doing okay. Quick update though. So, I'm pretty dang close. I think I'm right about an hour and a half I've got into this whole project here of pulling dirt piles. So, we're all the way across the field. So that's where we started, way over there. I've got all that dirt pulled. Now I came over here and we've got all this dirt pulled. And so now we're gonna go jump in the dozer and we're gonna start dressing it up, tidying it up, making it flat every time without fail. It's like people know I'm making a video and they call. So anyway, we're gonna go jump in the dozer, tidy all this up, and I'm hoping we're gonna wrap this thing up today. So we'll catch you guys here in a minute in the dozer. Alright guys, they needed me to hog some piles. Sorry, gotta clear my throat here. They needed me to hog some piles and fill in this ditch because they're actually gonna run a line right where these piles are sitting. So since I'm hogging and flying, I figured I'd get a little footage. So you guys enjoy. I know someone will ask, the K-Series dozers have a blade shake button on your joystick, so I'm not manually doing that. I have that blade shake button that I'm hitting. The dual camera set up, but my other action cam is all the way across the field where I was setting up a time lapse when Lance gave me a call. Lance is the farmer, by the way, and said he needed me over here. So unfortunately I don't have a second camera in the cab with me. Making this perfectly flat, smooth, beautiful. All I'm trying to do is fill in this trench, ditch, trench, whatever you want to call it, and get out of his way, because he's going to be moving up here pretty quick. very clear distinction. It's okay to carry a little speed into a pile to keep your momentum. It is not okay to ram the pile at full speed and just stress the machine out. There's a very fine line there. And I'm not always the best at riding that line, but I do want to make it very clear, you don't just fly into a pile with any piece of equipment and slam the out of your machine. That's a great way to first of all damage the equipment, obviously, but even if you don't damage the equipment, it's a great way to get yourself fired. So can see the tracks in the video, but you'll notice I lift that blade as soon as my tracks start slipping, and that's like we talked about earlier. There's no point in spinning your tracks and digging ruts and damaging the machine. If your tracks are spinning, you're not going forward, you're not being productive. Get the blade up, take a little less, take a second pass. Momentum, but it doesn't beat the snot out of the machine. Notice as I go over the edge, I actually lift my blade up a little bit because I know this material is going to compact when my tracks go over it. So if I were to keep my blade at my finish grade level, the dozer would start to sink when I get over this trench and start compacting that material. So if I lift my blade up an inch or two, right as I go over that edge, it's going to leave it an inch or two high, and then when my tracks go over it, I'll sink it back down to grade. Compact it, sink it, whatever word you want to use there. There's a reason I'm not an English teacher, people. I went into the trades because I can't talk and I can't spell. Ooh, that was a little hard. A little hard, Brian. this last little pass to clean up this windrow, and then we're going to go back to what we were supposed to be doing. Well, what's going on, everyone? I'm back for a quick update. As you can see from the sun, we are a fair amount later in the day. I've been at blitz dozing for an hour and 15 minutes now, I think is about where I'm at. So that's what I haven't done. Here's what I have done. So I've got about half of this long run done. Now, that being said, this is the half that I didn't kick around with the excavator at all. I mean, I dragged it over the trench, but then I didn't actually knock the piles down. If you look back over here, that's where I actually knocked the piles down. So really, I'm knocking tops off. I think I can doze that out in a half hour to 45 minutes. But that being said, there was a lot more dirt here than I anticipated. At that 330, you know, you get in a big machine, you don't realize how much dirt you're moving. So that 330, I was like, oh yeah, I can doze this out in an hour, maybe 45 minutes. Not so much, but you can see it's coming along. It's looking real nice. If there's any farmers that follow me, you may laugh at, you know, the fact that I'm making this as smooth as I am. Probably doesn't need to be this smooth, but again, guys, I'm a dirt guy. This is what I do. I'm anal about this stuff. It's gotta look good. It's gotta reflect my skills as an operator, damn it. So now we're gonna take our time lapse, and I gotta rotate you so you guys will be able to see the next section I'm about to do. Okay. Oh, that's too far. It's too far, guys. I think right about there. I'll check it with my phone. I should probably check the battery too. See, this is the struggle while I'm making videos. You guys just think I'm operating. No, I got cameras here, got camera here. I'm probably gonna set up a camera on a tripod somewhere. I'm gluing you to the side of the machine all day. It's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work.
It's the hard knock life for us.
So I'm gonna jump back in the dozer and I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna shoot you back over to the time lapse that I'm taking now. You're gonna watch it right now. And I'll catch you for the end of the day wrap up. See you in a bit. Alright guys, I told you I'd hit you up for the outro video, and here we are. As you can tell, the sun is setting, and look at that. My ride is here. So I got so stinking close I could taste it in the back corner there, but at the same time I wanted to have enough time to get some drone footage. So you will see in the drone footage I'm really close. I've probably got 20 minutes left in that back corner, and that'll be totally done. And then I'll move up front here, finish this big area that I'm standing in, knock these out. I can't imagine this is going to take more than 45 minutes to an hour to knock out. And then I don't know. He's talking about having me stick around tomorrow in case they need something else. We may actually, don't get excited yet, fingers crossed, we may start getting trained. He's wanting me to run that tile plow for him at some point here. So we may spend some time in the cab of the tile plow, in which case I'll put the camera in there so you can learn right alongside me. And you can also, this is a great example of honing your craft and constantly learning. You guys can follow along while, I don't even want to call myself a veteran operator. An operator that's already in the field learns a new piece of equipment. Learning never stops, guys. I tell you that all the time. But here's a prime example. I'm gonna go learn a new machine hopefully in the next day or so. So anyway, I'm gonna send you over to the drone footage that I just got through recording. So you guys enjoy that, and we'll catch you tomorrow.